And so those kinds of conversations for me that will bring an interdisciplinarity to the subject matter that we're discussing, so that the literary scholar, the engineer, the lawyer, the international relations scholar, and the theologian are all addressing this issue of inner city homicide or war, and understanding that everyone belongs and should address that conversation, as opposed to someone, well, that's interesting, you're here. No, everyone, and that every field has something to contribute to the ways in which we can address that question. So I think the interdisciplinarity aspect and the kind of broadening of the discourse that engenders is something that I think is quite important. And I think the Braxton Institute has actually already showed that. So I think that's quite wonderful. And so that the literary scholar doesn't feel out of place, right? But that understands there's a reason why I'm sitting here having this conversation with the theologians and also with the person from the business school, that we all have to address this issue. So I think that's important. And it allows one to be a whole self, right, as opposed to bringing a partial self. And so the partial self is not an authentic self, but the whole self is indeed an authentic self. So the idea of authentic selves in conversation, interdisciplinary conversation, I see as the center of a kind of Braxton Institute.